Magnetic socket.
Take one. Chase fucks up.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in my garage. It's my buddy Chase. You've seen him in other videos, Potter Cloud Culture, t-shirts.
Prepping.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna assemble the motor today, get it all together. Only thing we're not gonna do is install the intake manifold, just because we found out one of my injectors didn't have the O-rings when I bought them, and one of the they call it pinto caps. Pretty much the end of the injector broke or cracked. So I gotta order new ones of those, but so he already has the nuts looped up. I know you guys have seen in previous videos. I have the head put on, everything's all set up, and actually, no, I was thinking about it. I was like, I know it's on there.
What?
I know the head's on there correctly, but it's like I almost want to take it off just to like double check. No, double check.
Double check what?
That everything's set right.
If you want.
I know, I didn't think about it until just right now, but I mean, why not? I have everything apart, might as well.
It's not like an SR where it's a pain in the ass to pull on and off because of the timing change.
Yeah, it's simple. The hardest part is going to be keeping the washers in place when you take them off. But anyway, so we're going to take the head back off because I just thought maybe, I'm 99.9% sure that I have it correct, but I really don't want to have that 0.0% chance that I fucked up. So,
you fucked up.
Because the last thing I want to do is when I start the motor, something's leaking.
This weird piston design. Yeah. Look like.
Here, I can give them a quick little look.
Look like a fucking power stroke.
So now you can kind of see what it looks like on the inside. Cleaned everything. Surface is clean. It's got a Kinetic head gasket, pretty popular.
I think you guys are waiting. I've been waiting.
So pretty much the main thing, the big issue that, so the biggest issue of the whole part of my motor being put together, even the Miata being running, was medical bills I had to pay, me being in the hospital, me being sick with my heart bull crap, and that's pretty much it. And trying to get the SRT running. I put a lot of my money into that last year, but at least that's running. But since my heart's doing well, got my medical bills paid off for the most part, it's time to get this shit done so I can get drifting at least one last good time this year before I move to Florida. I haven't hit Shano yet.
Right? Yeah,
I gotta hit Shano.
Don't blue ball us. Oh, hey, my car's gonna run. I'm gonna drift.
Yeah.
Bye, please.
Bye. See you later. But, yeah, so I know it's a Miata. I know, Chance, I'm calling you out right here. I know you're gonna hate on it, but you're gonna love it. Watch. At the end of the season, you're gonna love it. I might not make it to your first event, but you're gonna love it.
Before that, it was the weekend before that, but things got in the way. Now it's a May event. All road course, skid pad.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Skid pad's gonna be down. They're making it double the size because they need it for NHR drags.
Yeah, so they use that as like a parking lot. You've seen where I autocross the SRT. You've seen all the drifting videos there. But it's gonna be level. So
right, it's gonna be smooth.
I'm not gonna have
to break tie rods.
Yep.
Shout out to Ben Solom.
Yeah. But also on top of that, I'm not gonna, with my car as low as it is, I'm gonna raise it because I don't need a slammed car for drifting. I see everybody try to slam their car, and then I see people taking bumpers off and side skirts and rear bumpers.
That looks good drifting.
Well, it's still gonna be low, but I'm not just gonna slam it.
Not gonna be like the typical Miata owner?
I'm gonna put a picture here of how low it is when I was autocrossing. This doesn't have a lot of body roll, it's got a little bit, but you'll see right here. Motherfucker's low. Alright, as you saw, we got the head torqued on now. Finally, she's on. Not before you rotate. Right on the bottom end, we really don't have to do anything.
That would have been a completely unfortunate, just
boom. That's exactly what I wanted to torque it first. I mean, shit.
Makes sense.
Alright, so got the front main out. I had to use the old screw method where you just screw right into it. I don't know if you guys can see that there. Focus. It's focusing on my face. Anyways, got the old one out. It didn't need to be replaced, but I figured since it's already out, like ready to come out, might as well take it. So throw it on the workbench. This is a box of today's parts. We have our Gates timing belt, our Gates water pump, and here, Trace, you can take some of this stuff. So then I have a new crank bolt and some of the new bolts that hold the actual crank pulley on. I had an issue with one of the ones breaking. You want to toss me the old crank sprocket? So the old crank sprocket, I think I've showed this before, but I see the top piece chipped right here, and one of the bolts broke off just right there. So ordered a new one. Here's the new one here. We're gonna throw that on today. Got new front main. I got 2 new camshaft seals, and I got from Fly Miata, which these are really cool. I know people make them with like 3D printers. You know, they're much cheaper, but you know, these are gonna last a lot longer and they look cool.
Cheap is not the right thing to do when it comes to a motor.
Exactly. So these, I think these, the whole toolkit, you get this one here, one for the camshaft, one for the front main, and then you get a tool that holds the crank still. So Fly Miata logo on there. It's pretty cool. And then what they call the Ninja tool goes in between the camshafts.
Gears.
Cam gears. God, I'm dumb right now. When I drop it.
Cam gear aligning tool.
Yeah. And when you're not using it, it's also a bottle opener. If I had some beer right now, I'd try it.
Right, yeah, that's for when you do something wrong.
Yeah.
Easy to start drinking.
There's not much beer drinking that goes on in my garage thing, so 90% of the time, usually, at a knock on some wood, usually goes good.
It was at this moment that Kevin knew. He fucked up.
Usually.
Right. Usually.
So, yeah, so now we're going to throw on the new front main seal and do the cranks. All right, and so before I get some people in the comments saying, oh, Kevin, you don't work on your own vehicles, Chase is here to help me out because he's done more of the shit than I have. Like, I guess I haven't really done this like internally, but I still know what I'm doing. I can still handle it. But it's always nice having another person here while you're working and helping out. So we're taking turns kind of filming, taking turns installing parts, and it's not just Chase doing the whole show. So let me grab that new tool. Let's see here, so it says right on it. Yep, small nose. So then you're going to need the new crank bolt as well. Kind of one-handed things right now, so I can't really open this.
That's a cool tool.
So you see it slides right on.
Yep.
You got the seal there.
So you got your seal. Put the seal into place. It's not gonna. When you go to put the crank bolt in, you're gonna have to align it. Then what this does, it slides right over, and it just presses it straight in.
Yeah, definitely worth $100 for the kit. With these motors being as cheap as they are, if they do blow up, you know, I'm going to be repairing and changing things out a lot, so might as well have the tool and the good one. So yeah, I'm going to try it with a ratchet first before we just straight go to an impact.
Just don't be that guy who uses the impact on assembly or disassembly. Okay, I'm gonna take it off, check it, make sure it's going on straight. Oh, almost. And just like that. Don't over tighten it.
Yep.
If you over tighten it, you're just gonna spin the crank anyways. And voila.
Just like that.
Would recommend. This thing is tits.
Yeah. Definitely I could see a 3D printing one kind of getting beat up over time and have to get a new one. But like I said, I'll put the kit below from Fly Miata. 90% of my parts are from Fly Miata.
It shallows up right in on there. Well, maybe put the key in first. Oh, no, there we go. Just like that.
Pretty simple.
Easy peasy.
Alright, so Well, you're probably gonna hold this because this isn't gonna hit anywhere.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
All right, so torque specs read from 80, what was it? 80 to 87, so we're gonna torque it down to 85. Let's see, I set to 86 actually. So. Just like that.
Yep.
Pretty cool tool.
So all it's held on by is the crankshaft pulley mounting bolts. So it just bolts into it, and it's a really big leverage tool.
You wish 240 stuff had this, huh?
Bro, seriously though.
That Miata life.
I'm not saying everyone should get the Miata, but. They got some damn good parts.
Yeah.
I like the tool. It's better than putting a bolt in the back of the motor and
Yeah, definitely.
using a pry bar on the flywheel.
Right, Miata. Like I said, I'll put the link down below. Pretty dope. And as you can see, I think it fits most of the years. I'm guessing you got the 90. It's probably the 1.8 from the ND. I'm guessing these are just to make it look pretty. So we had to run up to Ace Hardware to grab new bolts for the water pump. I guess I misplaced them somehow, which I hate doing. I'm just going to snug them up with this, and then I'm going to torque it down to correct specs, which is 18 foot-pounds. I use this website, I don't know if it's focusing, but it's on the Miata.net. It's got pretty much everything for specs on every part of your engine, and you can look it up by year. So we're doing the cam seals, and we were originally trying to do the screw method, but then we realized you just take the cap off, it makes it so much easier. The old one, I don't know where you put it, but
Yeah.
Came off pretty quick.
Literally just slid off.
Yeah. Just remember where these bolts came from. I have the other two down here. We're gonna separate them. All right, so with these here, you just want to put a towel right over the cap. So I'm using a channel locks, but you could use a vice grips. Grab the outside edge of the cap, give it a little wiggle, kind of feel it wiggle, and grab the other side. Might have to wiggle it for 10 seconds or so, but pops right off. Get the cam seal, slide it forward. Easy as that. Just so much easier than having to try to pick at it like I originally did. Don't want to take a chance of damaging the actual camshaft.
Don't want to damage the surfaces, otherwise it won't seal.
Yep. Alright guys, so I'm going to end the video here. I ran into just a couple small issues. There is a little gasket that goes, a little seal on the end of that water neck. I don't have that water neck, so, or the seal for that water neck, so I got to order it. So I'm going to order it tonight, make sure it gets here within the next few days. Probably do this either sometime this week and finish it up, or next weekend. But as you can see, we got majority of the stuff on here. This has to come off to be able to put that water neck on. We weren't even thinking, but for the most part, cleaned up the crank pulley.
No, it's not staying on.
What?
Said no, the crank pulley will not be staying on. It'll be coming back off.
Yeah, it's gonna be coming back off because we're just throwing this on there, so we're just gonna baggy most of the stuff up. I still can't find my pulley for my water pump. I don't know where it's at, so I'm just gonna order a billet one, and I think that's pretty much all I need. Got the cam seals in, we got the front main in, got all that done, sprocket, keyway, all that's set up. The other stuff, like the valve cover, intake manifold, all that stuff, I'm gonna show that in the next video because I want you guys to see it before it all goes on. And then I have a little video of how I painted everything. That's probably gonna be on the end of the next video. So, like I said, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Also so big thanks to Chase coming out, and we'll get this done next week. This motor's gonna be done. I gotta order my motor mounts here within the next week, probably next few days to a week. I am going to be in Florida on the 22nd, so that's gonna be a little hold for now. But once I come back, we're gonna get this motor done. We're gonna get it all done, and then we're gonna have the motor mounts, the clutch.
Comment if you think Kevin should bring me to Florida.
I'm down. He can move with me. I don't care. I need a roommate. We have 4 to 6 bedrooms. 4 to 6 bedrooms, 4 baths, and maybe a pool. But anyways, so I'm gonna have this video out within the next couple days. Doesn't matter to you guys because you're watching right now. But yeah, you got anything to say, Chase?
Bye, Felicia.